You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
The latest episode of Dexter. Resurrection has left fans reeling, and with good reason. In a gut-wrenching twist during the 9th episode, Angel Batista, a character who has been part of the Dexter universe since the very beginning, met a tragic end. For nearly 20 years, David Zayas has played Batista with charisma, humanity, and a kind of moral compass that often contrasted with the darkness swirling around Dexter Morgan. But now, that chapter has officially closed. What makes this loss sting is how inevitable it felt. Batista had been chasing Dexter for so long, desperate to finally prove that his old friend was, in fact, the Bay Harbor Butcher. The hunt consumed him, stripping away his badge, his reputation, and even his sense of safety. And yet, he pressed on, despite knowing deep down that Dexter's warning, "If you know who I am, this is not going to end well for you," wasn't just a threat, but a promise. Ultimately, Batista's quest for justice led him straight into the hands of Leon Prater and his sinister partner Charlie, who used him as a pawn to lure Dexter into their deadly game. The sequence played out like a classic Dexter showdown, intense, emotional, and devastating. Batista, strapped to a version of Dexter's infamous kill table, was caught between mercy and vengeance. Dexter, refusing to kill his former colleague, tried to free him, but Batista couldn't let go of his rage. In his final moments, rather than reconciling with Dexter, he spat defiance. "Dexter Morgan files you!" And before the two men could resolve their twisted history, Batista was gunned down by Prater. It was an exit that was both heroic and heartbreaking. He went out fighting, but not forgiving. For David Zayas, this farewell was bittersweet. He revealed in interviews that he had known from the start of Resurrection that Batista's story would end here, but he embraced it. After all, in the Dexter world, death doesn't necessarily mean disappearance. Hallucinations, memories, and visions have kept many characters alive long past their deaths. Zayas himself acknowledged that window of possibility, saying he's hopeful Batista could still appear in some form down the line. Still, he admitted this was the best job I've ever had, a rare opportunity to play a character with such depth for so many years. Thematically, Batista's death feels like the breaking point for Dexter. Their relationship represented one of the last connections to his old life, and with Batista gone, Dexter's world is further fractured. That final curse from Batista denies him any sense of closure, leaving him haunted. Which, let's be honest, is exactly where Dexter thrives as a character. So while fans prepare for the explosive season finale, the loss of Angel Batista marks more than just another death. It's the symbolic cutting of Dexter's final tether to his past, pushing him deeper into the abyss. And for viewers, it's the end of an era, saying goodbye to a character who stood as a beacon of decency in a universe built on secrets, lies, and blood. Stay subscribed for more videos.